Doge. I talked a lot about Doge recently. It's been skyrocketing, but not just Doge. You look at all the others, Doge, Pepe, Whiff, Bonk, Popcat, Nero. Nero went up freaking 50% today. You got Goat, Meow, Mog, Boom, Baby Doge, everything. You know, this is what happens in a bull market. When people feel good, they start pouring money everywhere, right? I mean, memes have been decimated over the last few months. And, I think memes will have a resurgence once again. Right now, maybe this month, next month, as Bitcoin continues to go higher, memes could get stronger. Doesn't mean that we're in full-blown meme season yet or altcoin season. But, as we move into Santa Rally, they could definitely become stronger. But look at Doge. Last 60 days up 100%. But what's crazier is Popcat up 232% last 30 days. And Nero up 2,800% in the last 60 days. That's even crazier. But it's not just memes. There's also AI. Obviously, AI is going to be a big thing for this cycle. I mean, obviously, NVIDIA is leading the way. The biggest narrative, the biggest company on the planet is NVIDIA, but one of the biggest narratives of all time now. Every big tech company is involved with AI. So in crypto, we have several companies that's involved with AI. We got DePin that's lightly involved and also just directly involved projects. So a lot of them will do quite well. And some did do quite well. You got, like Near, which is like a L1 play, but you got like BitTensor, Fetch. And then you got like Render and Graph, Theta, Kosh, Arkham. You got a whole bunch that all did well, double digits. So yeah, AI did well too. Got a lot of stuff. RWA stuff. A lot of RWA stuff I'm not so interested in because it's just like tokenizing like bonds and yields and a whole bunch of financial products, even stocks and stuff. But there are other RWA plays like housing, music, so forth. They're not very popular, but I'm waiting for more RWA of like real goods that you get excited about. Right now, it's just a whole bunch of like financial instruments, but they have been doing well. But I think RWA can still be a big thing for this cycle. And there are many projects like Chainlink, Synthetic, and Ori, and a whole bunch of stuff, right? A lot of narratives. It's not just memes. You got AI, you got RWA. You got DePin and DeFi still, right? A lot of narratives, a whole lot of gains to be had in this cycle. I did notice this. I mentioned this yesterday. DeFi tokens are all flying. And the only thing I could come up with, like Uniswap flew, Aave started flying. I don't know, like a lot of DeFi start flying. And I think the only reason why is because everyone thinks Gary Gensler is gone, right? That's what Trump said. I'm going to fire Gary Gensler. And that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Our hope is the next SEC chair is going to be more friendly, more crypto friendly overall than Gary Gensler. Here's the thing though. When Gary Gensler was first appointed, everyone thought that he was going to be awesome for crypto because he was a professor. He was a crypto blockchain professor at MIT. And everyone thought he was going to be awesome. But then like the power or the corruption or someone started pulling the strings or something. And he just turned out to be horrible. I don't know why. Like, he just did a complete 180, right? So we have to be careful about what we wish for, right? The hope is whoever the next SEC chair, whoever he is or she, is going to be better than Gary. Hopefully not worse. Because as bad as Gary has been, knock on wood, hopefully whoever replaces him is going to be better. Because we just don't know. We just don't know. But I do think that's the reason why DeFi all of a sudden is soaring, because everyone's expecting whoever replaces Gary is going to be better. But we just don't know at this point in time. And then I saw this article, BlackRock most likely going to build their Buildle RWA fund on Avalanche, which is cool. So Avalanche is not just concentrated on games, even though they're very, very heavy into games, but they're also working on RWA, and working with BlackRock is always a good thing. One that actually has not been moving that much, but is really, really connected to Bitcoin, and that's Stacks. The Nakamoto upgrade, right? Which is, well, first of all, what is Stacks? Stacks is a layer 2 for Bitcoin that allows programmable dApps to be programmed. I mean, basically dApps to reside on Bitcoin. Okay. So like DeFi and DPIN and all these stuff, even like memes and all these other crazy things, you know, to exist, you need something like Stacks. Not just Stacks, there's other things. But beforehand, you know, Stacks kind of slow. But now with this new upgrade, it's much faster, more robust, and so forth. But that's what this whole upgrade is about, right? And they have just gone through it. But, you know, it's been a little surprising that Stacks used to move quite in tandem with Bitcoin. In fact, it moved a little bit quicker, but in both ways, up and down. But recently, it's kind of slowed down, right? But maybe after this upgrade, after, you know, this renewed interest, maybe it's going to start moving again. Okay. It's actually significantly faster than before. Before, it was quite slow, but now it's much, much faster. And they are working on a synthetic Bitcoin as well. Okay, so the Nakamoto upgrade is live. And also, they have over 1 million people engaged on their social media after the upgrade went live. Okay, that's kind of interesting. But right now, they have about 100 million TVL residing on the network across all of their dApps. Okay, kind of interesting, But a lot of you guys have heard of Stacks. It's quite interesting. They're leading the way in terms of like, you know, like programmable dApps on top of Bitcoin.